Aquarius, you are up for the love reading. So let's go ahead and get into this. Also, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading the energy and the tarot cards. All right. One of the things that happened when I was pulling the cards for this reading, I let out a cackle because when I tell you the energy has really changed on this with whatever you've been through with this betrayal. And the crazy thing is that you are not taking any prisoners now. Let me tell you what came out first. So the first thing that came out in the Oracle deck, or one of the Oracle decks, is the clock. And it's about needing time, takes time, time cycles, time to heal, progress. And I heard purpose too, knowing more about your purpose. And then the other card that came out is stabbed in the back. And it says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. For some of you, you did not see whatever happened to you coming, like it really came out the blue and you weren't expecting it. What I believe with this relationship is that you are a very unique type of individual, which most Aquarians are. Aquarians are usually very unique. And the card that came out was Black Sheep in the other Oracle deck, and it says rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. And that is such an Aquarius thing, where Aquarians are usually looked at as kind of the black sheep sometimes, like, why are they so different and all that stuff. Just so you know, I'm a Cancer, but my rising sign is Aquarius. So I get where it's coming from, is what I'm saying. And being a black sheep is definitely not a bad thing. It can be kind of a good thing. And I also believe that for you, the issue that this person had that they maybe did not say out loud is that you were different from what they normally date, or different from a person they would normally have a connection with. And I believe that played a role in the relationship of how they dealt with you, and how if they have friends, they might not have been as quick to introduce you to their friend circle, just little things like that, or where you might have felt sometimes that they were kind of ashamed of you. That might have been going on. The other card that came out in the Oracle deck is Graduation Day. And this is about leveling up, lessons learned, and also acquired wisdom. What I picked up from the tarot deck was Judgment came out first, which is a major arcana card. Obviously, Pluto, Scorpio energy. It's about not just calling judgment on people, but also recognizing what needs to be fixed within yourself too. And I feel there was both of that going on. The conclusion that you've come to, the Graduation Day Oracle card is saying that you will not accept anything less than what you deserve. Now, the card that came out was the Knight of Cups. And usually when the Knight of Cups comes out, it's about an offer. But for this one, I don't see an offer. What I'm getting from the Knight of Cups is you not accepting less than what you deserve, meaning that people can approach you, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't meet your standards. The other card that came out after the Knight of Cups is the Queen of Cups. And you're looking for a genuine connection, something deep. And Knight plus Queen is 2. So 2 cups, a connection of the soul is what I'm getting. And the judgment part is, again, you saying that I won't accept anything less than this. And the part that made me laugh so hard was when 2 cards came out at the same time. One was the 7 of Wands, which is fire energy cups, obviously water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then the 7 of Wands is about having the high ground. But the funny thing is that in this particular card that I'm looking at, is a man with his wand, like he is 6 wands pointed at him, and he's holding his wands like he's swinging and beating people back. And the card that accompanied this was the Devil. And as soon as this came out, I just started laughing because all I heard was "not today, Satan." That's all I heard, with the man beating back the devil in the text. So, and I feel the graduation is, it's like, you will not let anyone make you feel like you're less than. You will not let anyone make you feel as if there is something better than you. is what I'm getting. And if they don't put you first, you don't want it. The card on the bottom of the deck is the Tower. And the irony is that you're the Tower. Instead of, like, usually with the Tower usually happens when someone is not recognizing a cycle needs to end. And the universe will speed things up, do what it does, and then all of a sudden stuff crumbles. And that can be the case. But in this case, what I'm getting is you have like you're on a very, I guess what you would call a hair trigger. Like the smallest thing will now be like, no, I believe this has given, how can I say that? Okay, I know what I want to say. This experience has created what's known as a zero tolerance policy. That's what this betrayal has done for you. Where if you catch the slightest whiff of shenanigans, of dishonesty, deception, of investment, meaning you're fully invested, but they're not fully invested, where you're giving it your all and they're just giving a little. If you catch the slightest hint, whiff, feeling, anything of less than, you are cutting it off and bringing the Tower down yourself right then and there. If they can't get with the program, then they need to get lost. That is your energy now. And again, it's an acquired wisdom. It's a leveling up. It is a lesson learned by this betrayal. Because even though you didn't really see it coming, I do believe that you saw signs in the person that did it where you knew, well, it might be a possibility someday. Or if you look back over things, you're like, oh, well, that was kind of a sign then. And that's what I'm saying now that you've experienced this. And as you're going through the process of healing, because again, clock came out as the first thing saying that you do need to take time to heal. It isn't something that you're just getting over right away. When you deal with connections moving forward, and I don't believe this would be just love connections either. I believe any connection you have in life, dealing with people in your circle, if you catch the hint of any type of lack of respect, deception, or what have you, you're bringing the Tower down and you're like, nope, I'm good. And you're out, you're gone. And that's that. And that's what I said. This betrayal is a lesson learned. And that is your message. Thank you so much for listening. If it resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, be blessed.